Alright, so the book to go with those eyeshadow palettes is The Secret History of Wonder Woman. I've done testing reads with this book before, and you've all loved the testing read with this book. Now this is the actual read. Now, a subscriber gave me a wonderful idea as to how to get the reading done and read very conveniently faster and enjoyable a little bit more. So, I set up a little thing called Book Bingo. So thank you to the subscriber, Book Bingo, and The Secret History of Wonder Woman did land at book number 11 for Book Bingo. And so everything is in the form of the number 11 because of the book being in the form of number 11 on Book Bingo. Okay? Anywhere that you see here Bible study in the pink mark, I don't have the physical copy of the book to those scriptures with me. I still have to purchase the physical copies myself. So evidently I will be replacing the Bible study with that. So don't worry, those are for online for those who watch my $3.95 technical program online. That's for those. And eventually I will purchase the books to go with those Bible scriptures soon enough. So I'm going to be reading this until I have gathered all the information on products to be used in May of 2027. And we'll read the entire portion of the first chapter, which is the splash page from this book, which is The Secret History of Wonder Woman by Jill Lepore. So let's get to the reading portion of the book. Alright, so let's see how long I can read until I get a little bit tired. Okay? And that's what I normally do, is I read until I get tired and then I put the book away. The splash page, which is right here. The splash page. Wonder Woman is the most popular female comic book superhero of all time. Aside from Superman and Batman, no other comic book character has lasted as long. Like every other superhero, Wonder Woman has a secret identity. Unlike every other superhero, she also has a secret history. Superman first bounded over tall buildings in 1938. Batman began lurking in the shadows in 1939. Wonder Woman landed in her invisible plane in 1941. Who can tell me, by the way, the lurking in the shadows in 1939 began the Batman series? Power 105.5 FM $100 giveaway. If you can tell me what book began the lurking in the darkness series with the Batman comic book series in 1939. Wonder Woman landed in her invisible plane in 1941. She was an Amazon from an island of women who had lived apart from men since the time of ancient Greece. She came to the United States to fight for peace, justice, and women's rights. She had a golden bracelet. She could stop bullets. She had a magic lasso. Anyone she roped had to tell the truth. To hide her identity, she disguised herself as a secretary named Diane Prince. She worked for the U.S. military intelligence. Her gods were female, and so were her curses. Great Hara, she cried. Suffering Sappho, she swore. She was meant to be the strongest, smartest, bravest woman the world had ever seen. She looked like a pin-up girl. In 1942, she was recruited to the Justice Society of America, joining Superman, Batman, The Flash, and Green Lantern. She was the only woman. She wore a golden tiara, a red bustier, blue underpants, and knee-high red leather boots. She was a little slinky. She was very kinky. Over 7 decades across continents and oceans, Wonder Woman has never been out of print. Her fans number in the millions. Generations of girls have carried their sandwiches to school in Wonder Woman lunchboxes, but not even Wonder Woman's most ardent followers know the true story of her origins. She's as secret as a heart. In an episode from 1944, a newspaper editor named Brown, desperate to discover Wonder Woman's secret past, assigns a team of reporters to chase her down. She easily escapes them, outrunning their car in her high-heeled boots, leaping like an antelope. Brown, gone half mad, suffers a breakdown and is committed to a hospital. Wonder Woman, taking pity on him, puts on a nurse's uniform and brings him a scroll. This parchment seems to be the history of that girl you call Wonder Woman, she tells him. A strange veiled woman left it with me. Brown leaps out of bed and, not stopping to change out of his hospital Johnny, races back to the city desk where he cries out, parchment in hand, "Stop the presses. I've got the history of Wonder Woman." We'll continue after we do the other gatherings in product with the continuation of reading the secret history of Wonder Woman, hoping to finally finish off the Splash Page series. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.